Hi everybody, it's Miss Hardesty here. I am so happy that I get to read a book with you guys today. So it's one that you may have read before. It's called How Full Is Your Bucket? But I think it's a really good book for right now while we're stuck at home. And it teaches us how we can be nice to others and how that will make us happier. So let's get started. How full is your bucket? Felix was putting one of the last blocks on his tower when his little sister came in. "I want to build with you," she said. Felix scowled. "Go away, you're too little." "I'm big," she said. "Stay back, you'll knock it over." "I can be very careful." "Go play with your baby toys, Anna." Anna was not happy. Thwack! "Grandpa!" Grandpa shook his head. "Felix, you just dipped from your sister's bucket. Like everyone else, Anna has an invisible bucket. When it's empty, she feels bad. But when it's full, she feels great. Didn't you ever notice your own bucket?" Invisible bucket. Sometimes Felix couldn't quite tell when his grandfather was joking. But the next morning, when Felix woke up, there it was, a small gray bucket floating above his head. There it is. He has his bucket. When Felix came down to have breakfast, his mom was in a hurry. "I've got a meeting this morning, and it's almost time to go. Anna, sit still." Uh-oh, what do you think is going to happen over here? Felix slipped, and Choco Wheats scattered across the floor. "Felix," yelled his mom, "you should have used the stool to reach that." Felix could feel his bucket tip, and big invisible drops spill out. Drip, drip. "Ha ha," Anna laughed as she crunched the cereal with her shoe. Drip. "Get the broom and clean that up before you miss the bus," scolded Mom. With the school bus honking, Felix quickly swept up the Choco Wheats and grabbed the last blueberry muffin. But before he could even take one bite, Buster jumped up and grabbed the muffin from his hand. Drip. "Hey, look at Felix's new backpack. My baby brother has one just like it." Drip. Now he's in the hallway and they're talking about him. "Psst, Felix, psst." Drip. "Watch out, shrimp." Drip. It was still morning and Felix's bucket felt almost empty. As he watched his classmates walk into the room, he secretly hoped they would trip and fall. That's what it feels like when you have an empty bucket. Felix slumped into his seat and waited for something else bad to happen. Mrs. Bumblenickel walked slowly up to his desk and handed him a paper. He could hardly bear to look. But she says, "Felix, you wrote a wonderful story. Would you please share it with the class?" Felix grinned and felt a big drop land right in his bucket. Drop. So now he starts to read his story, "The Gigantosaurus Who Wanted a Pet," by me, Felix. The class grew quiet. They laughed at all the right places and oohed at the scary parts. When Felix finally read the end, everyone clapped, even Emily, who sat next to him and didn't usually like dinosaurs. Felix felt a whole shower of drops land in his bucket. Drop, plop, plink, drop. Maybe the day wouldn't be so bad after all. At lunch, he finds a note from his mom. Drop. At PE, team captains today are Veronica and Felix. Drop. In art class, his art teacher says, "Nice cow." It's a dog. Well, nice colors there, Felix. More drops. Cool laser ant backpack, Felix. Another drop. By afternoon, Felix's bucket was nearly full. At recess, when he looked around, Felix suddenly realized that his grandpa was right. Everyone else had a bucket too. let me help you. Drop, drop. Here's your baseball. Thanks, dude. Drop, drop. Hi, I'm Felix. First day? Yes, I'm Amir. Drop, drop. Look, it landed in both of their buckets. The strange thing was that for every drop he helped put in someone else's bucket, he felt another drop in his own bucket. When Felix burst in the door after school, he shouted, "You were right, Grandpa. I do have a bucket, and I understand how it works." Then he saw Anna's torn doll. "Bad dog," he almost scolded. But then he thought, dogs might have invisible buckets too. "Your doll will be okay, Anna," said Felix. "Mom will fix her. Until then, do you want to help me build the tallest building in the world with my blocks?" And so they did. So I hope you guys like that book, and it helps you know that whenever you do something kind for someone else, you get to fill up your bucket and you get to fill up their bucket. So now we have like some documents that are attached. Your parents or your grandparents or whoever is at home with you can help you find those. And you have 2 assignments. So on the first one, you are going to write, "I can fill a bucket by," and then write how you can fill someone's bucket. And you don't have to worry about spelling or things like that. Just try and spell your best. So I wrote, "I can fill a bucket by giving someone a compliment." And then you get to draw a little picture up there. And then on the next one, you can say, "Someone filled my bucket by." So I put, "Someone filled my bucket by helping me clean my room." And you can draw a picture. You can even use stick people like I did. So thank you guys so much for listening to the story today, and I hope that you will fill someone's bucket this week. Bye.